It's been a chaotic few months for the airline industry, and it goes beyond their usual baggage woes. Over Christmas, hundreds of thousands of Southwest Airlines passengers were stranded or delayed due to flight cancellations. CEO Bob Jordan asked for patience.
We're doing everything we can to return to a normal operation. And please also hear that I'm truly sorry.
Critics weren't inclined to give Jordan a break. They blamed Southwest for not upgrading its scheduling software sooner, but the trouble was far from over. Just a few weeks later, an unprecedented grounding of all U.S. flights was ordered when the FAA's Notice to Air Mission system went out. Known as the NOTAM system, it's used to send safety notices to pilots. The agency blamed an employee error.
The FAA's preliminary findings are that contract personnel unintentionally deleted files while working to correct synchronization issues between the live primary database and the backup database. We have found no evidence of a cyber attack or other malicious intent.
Meanwhile, it took a little more than 4 snapped internet cables in a sleepy Frankfurt suburb to ground one of the world's largest airline fleets. Lufthansa passengers from Tokyo to New York were left stranded when hundreds of flights were grounded. Just last week, a power outage at New York's John F. Kennedy Airport closed down an entire terminal, and one flight from Auckland, New Zealand to New York had to turn back in the air. In other words, a 16-hour flight to nowhere. While the recent incidents grabbed the headlines, the problem isn't new, and it's getting worse. Last year, the airline industry set a record for canceled flights. Some say it comes down to a lack of investment in both technology and people.
There is an opportunity for the FAA to do 2 things. First of all, we have to get our controllers fully staffed. And that's important because the system's safe, but what will happen if there's a shortage of controllers, we'll just see more delays and cancellations. So we've got to get controllers fully staffed. And then the FAA has a multi-year technology upgrade program. We've got to get that finished.
The FAA agrees and wants to speed up the process, but airlines have issues of their own. In the post-pandemic world, there just aren't enough pilots, and that can lead to delays and cancellations. Now add on a lack of ground staff, which is becoming an increasing headache for many carriers. None of the problems can be solved quickly, which means if you're planning to fly, be prepared to wait.